so much. Let's have a round of applause for the spirit of the CREDTECH platforms. What definitely needs to be understood by all of us is that the collaborative approach for a future workspace to drive change, and CREDTECH is dedicated to cultivating this dynamic platform.
The property developers, the advisors, the consultants, these are the people who create landmarks. Not only building these wonderful places, we are also the largest employer in this country. Some of the best known faces, best known companies are also here. There is a lot of work platforms like CREDTECH and others have to do in uniting all these people.
Our share in the Indian market space, if you look at the 60 million, 14% to 19%, Hyderabad's grown. 58% still being occupied, or the absorption is happening by the IT and IT-enabled services.
High-tech city seems to be a little overcrowded. It is high time that companies start looking at East also as a viable option. Eventually, I think more economic zones have to be created around the city.
We are very fortunate to have consecutive governments who are very focused on infrastructure development.
We are very confident about Hyderabad's story. Already have close to 6 million operational and lined up to be making it to double digits by end of the next year.
Approvals have started to come in now. Government is easing out a bit in terms of giving approvals. But I firmly believe that. Said that metro, which has been playing its own game in terms of its path, the faster this government tries to get that up, the better the infrastructure and better the rental increment which will happen for the financial estate area.
We've been always 100% occupied until, very recently also. We see there are good occupancies.
So when you think about Hyderabad, you think it as an IT capital, and I think we have something like 77 of the Global Fortune 500 companies in Hyderabad. About, I think, a month back, or not even a month back, our Chief Minister went and laid foundation stone for this net zero city. In Hyderabad, it's a 56%, and if you take metropolitan area of HMDA, it's nearly 60 to 65% of our GSDP comes from these urban areas.
You are working on this AI Summit, which is a great initiative of Government of Telangana. Can you please tell us what is AI Summit?
AI Summit is happening on 5th and 6th of September in HICC, and that's a Government of Telangana's initiative, first Indian state to conduct a AI Summit at this scale. So that's an exciting thing, very hopeful, and as our CM has multiple times he has mentioned, his vision is to make Telangana the AI capital of India, and we say that we want to make Telangana the AI capital of the world.
But the important point, the gentleman with AI, the gentleman from the government, the others spoke about, is doing everything judiciously, leveraging the resources to the best possible way, that we use only what we need, not what we wish to have, right? So that we can share those resources. Very fair. I think I will hold your thought there, where the way you're keeping your employees engaged and making sure they understand your goals and what is right for the earth per se.
How much of the materials are we using that has already recycled content in it? Yeah, we're just busy buying and people are coming and telling us, hey, you can recycle it. But what about buying materials that already have recycled content in it? There are enough people now there in the market, and I think that's something we need to explore to a larger extent.
Valid point.
If we can name 10 huge constructions in India, 7 would be by L&T, is what we usually talk in our corridors. I'm inclined towards supporting an organization whose goals are published in sustainability and is trying to make a difference to the ecosystem. So it has caught up quite a distance in the Western countries. It's coming up in India as well.
So probably one of your first question was how the Gen Zs are responding.
Yes.
So I would say they are ahead of the game, and we get a fantastic support from them as whatever we start with. Because I still remember we've done probably 20 years back in one of the IT park here when I was managing. So we got the equal support even then.
So net, it's a
Saving, reduction.
win situation for a client. You get a green building, you have efficient space, and then we bring in sustainability. Now we've gone further ahead in terms of advising clients to go for wellness certificate rather than just stick to LEED certification, because we're talking about people.
When you're doing the sustainability report, you align it to certain global standards that works for your organization. Now that could be GRI, that could be SASB, CDP. So you could select the specific standards that you want the sustainability report to align to.
Brigade as a group has started focusing a lot more on mixed-use developments, and these are self-sustaining mixed-use developments as well. One, of course, that helps also reduce a lot of carbon emissions, purely because you have apartments, you've got home, you've got offices, you've got, let's say, a buzzworks, you've got malls, all of it within the same campus. So you're reducing travel time, people stay within that ecosystem.
The first LGBTQ plus cafe within the office, and it is first of its kind probably in India and first for open text in the world.
While the facility is 100% women powered, the security, escort, chauffeurs, our pantry, housekeeping, so, technical staff, 100% is women powered.
And now I would like to offer personal thanks on behalf of the organizers to the Hyderabad Advisory Committee